true happiness. You know, there are scientists that believe that true happiness, through experimentation, comes from dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins in your brain. And that you can adjust your behavior to increase the amount of those chemicals in your brain. And then there is another way of thinking. And that is what we hear from our motivational speakers. That perception is the key to creating happiness. So if you change the way you see the glass, if it's half full or half empty, then you can change the way you feel, and that thus result in happiness. Then in Buddhism, Siddhartha Gautama is the Buddha, the awakened one, and he is known as, his teachings are the actual foundation on which Buddhism is based. His fundamental premise is that if we change, if we are yearning constantly for things in the past or in the future, then we will always feel unease and be unhappy. So the way to achieve nirvana and happiness is to live, to practice meditation and live in the moment. Now, all of those ideas are great, but for me, and you know, obviously true, but not enough for me. For me, true happiness comes from love. It comes from relationships, healthy, happy relationships. Now, we live in a world where we are so divided, and there are wars and plundering and hatred and deforestation and all of these negative things happening around our world. As people who are aware, conscious, or enlightened, how can you be truly happy if that is the circumstances you live in? If you change the world you live in, all right, and we live in a healthy, happy, sustainable world, then we'll live much happier and much healthier lives. Now, true happiness would come from changing the way we live in the world, creating this magnificent, sustainable world, living in love, balance, and harmony with the earth, the air, Mother Nature, and so on. And if we do that, we'll be able to achieve a state of happiness that I think our children deserve to live in. Thank you.